So since I started, you used to always say this one comment to me, and it always has stuck with me, but you used to say different is better than better. What does that really mean to you?
So, well, first of all, that comes from a book called Fascinate by a woman named Sally Hogshead. Okay. Awesome book. So we're actually going to read that as a group here together in the future. But so she was a consultant that did marketing for some huge brands, and what she came to the conclusion, and I love this, is that incremental improvements to a product are not as good as something that is just revolutionary. Yeah. And even if what is revolutionary isn't necessarily better than the incremental improvements. To give you a great example, this is awesome.
Yeah.
So recently I bought a new car.
Thank you.
Yeah. So
thank you.
So I for the last several years I drove around in a bright red Ford Raptor.
Yeah.
I love that truck. Absolutely love that truck. It was big. People got out of the way. People talked about it. It was different. Mm-hmm. It was not practical at all. Terrible gas mileage. Not quiet inside.
Not comfortable.
Not comfortable inside, but it was a Raptor.
Yeah.
So, I bought a new Expedition. Huge improvement on the ride. I mean, we spent
16 hours.
16 hours each direction the other day.
Yes.
Really quiet inside. Still fits everything that I want.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't like it. Like, it is a better vehicle than that Raptor, and I don't like it. And truthfully, most of it is the fact that it no longer stands out. It no longer, to me, feels like something that I'm proud of driving.
Yeah.
So that's the whole thing. I drive a station wagon. That hurt bad. So when the registration changed, they said, oh, your new vehicle is no longer a truck. And I'm like, what do you mean it's no longer a truck? They're like, oh yeah, it's actually categorized as a station wagon. So I drive a black station wagon now.
Yeah.
I fade into the crowd.
Absolutely.
Now for us as a company, we have this advantage because our product is so much different, right? So flex screen is so much different than regular window screens, so that makes our job a little bit easier. But and this, and the whole team knows this, we're constantly under pressure to do things differently. We changed the website, spent a ton of time and money to change the website so that it looked different than anything else in the marketplace.
Yeah.
Our marketing efforts, even the way that we're going to the market through our reseller programs and things like that, completely different than anybody else in our industry.
For sure, even our social media has changed drastically since we started doing it to what it is today, and what we're changing the industry's appearance as what social media is and how it can be used for the better.
Right. And the fact of the matter is, there's going to come a time where the industry will actually they'll get to the point where we are now.
Yeah.
Which means that we actually have to be changing right now. So even though we are, one of the industry first as far as what we're doing with social media, which makes us different.
Yeah.
We actually have to continue to improve and continue to innovate and look for different ways of putting our message out into the marketplace.
Absolutely.
So that's what I mean by different is better than better. And if anybody can take anything from these videos that we do, that's the one thing that I think is key. If there isn't something that either your product, your company, your customer service, if there's not something that really sets you apart and can allow you to differentiate in the marketplace, you're in a lot of trouble. So you have to find what that thing is and then put time, money, and effort into making that not only your priority, but then also telling the world what that thing is.
That's awesome. That's really good. So.